Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
There are two softwares right now. We already installed the Java, right? We need to install the Java and then we have to set up the Java variable in the system variables, right? The environment variable, we need to set up it. One that is the Java underscore home. Another one is that is known as the like a path variable. Java underscore home, where we need to put the Java home folder, that is the home directory. The next one, we need to put that is the path, that is the bin folder where the Java is available. It's available in the bin folder, right? We have put it to two things. Now what we are going to do, we can go ahead and install the PingFederate basically. You can cancel this. You can close the other tabs actually because it will slow your machine. Actually the CPU, the other things it will get in. It will get interest. No, I'm not saying the browser. I can close the environment variables, the antivirus. In a real time in a PingFederate or Ping directory, we will be using the JRE only, not the JDK. JDK, if you are also using the JDK means you need to use it more than 8 actually. JDK 8, up to JDK 8, there is no support with the PingFederate. You need to install above JDK. That means JDK 9, 10 like that. Even Apache Rector Studio also JDK 8 won't work actually. Now I think you can the system variables. It will disable actually. You need to open with the system variables only. Then only it will work. Now I think we can go ahead and install the PingFederate. The installation is pretty much straightforward actually. I will tell you the both of them. Actually the scenario with the Windows and I install as the Linux. Actually the Windows installer, basically the MSI file. This is the one. We can double click on that one. Now here the installation is pretty much straightforward. The graphical user interface, right? Whatever the installation, you are doing it with the Windows, right? The same kind of a configuration only. Click on next. Now here it is showing some kind of a warning. Warning, we can leave it. Just click on. It will directly redirect to the next page. Now here. Oh, you already installed something in the... Oh, can you click on just as of now? Click on no. Actually, can you click on no? Just close the PingFederate installation. Can you check the just cancel this installation? Finish it. Now can you check where it is stored? Actually, maybe program, file, C drive, ping identity. Oh, it is actually the 11.1. What you can do, right? Can you go bottom? Can you go to the services? Search for services and check the PingFederate services there or not. Can you check the PingFederate services running or not? I think it is running, then only it is. You could see, right? It is there actually. The PingFed, it is there. Now can you go to the program files and no, just let it be there. Can you go to the program files and all? Can you remove that one? Uninstall the existing one. No, don't delete it. Click on no, cancel, cancel, cancel. Don't delete that one, cancel it. In the bottom right, search for that program. Uninstall program file. Can you go to the control panel in the bottom search? Yes, remove. Can you go to the uninstall program? Yes. Can you check for the PingFederate right here? Yes. Can you right click uninstall? Yes, that was pretty fast actually. Close it, check the service. Actually, refresh it. Oh, that's weird. Click on refresh the page there. Can you close that service and open it again? Close the services tab. Just only one time. Just click on only one time. Actually, that's all. Let's wait for it. Can you check? Just click on it and type P in the keyboard. It is still there. Just hold on a minute. Right click, see the property there. It is there in the seat. Maybe it needs a restart. No, I don't think the restart is required for this one. Just hold on a minute. Let's try to install the new one. Let's see. Can you go to the downloads right? Can you able to remove the service? Right click on the service and then try to remove it properties. No, you need to click on the all tasks. Can you check? Is there any remove option? Is there? Can we try different one? Let it be there. We don't need to go for official configuration. Windows could not start the ping service. No, it is not there actually. Actually, it is not. If you see the properties right, that folder is not there actually. That is fine. We can do a different kind of a configuration setup. Can you open the Chrome browser? Type PingFederate space downloads. What we can do? Right, we can do a different process. Actually, we can do how the Linux installation. Right, we can do that one in Windows actually. Click on the PingFederate downloads. You need to log in. Actually, can you just scroll down? No, scroll down. It will ask for you. You need to click on that Windows installer. No, not that sorry. Sorry, can you go back? Can you scroll down and do the zip file? We are going to do the ping federal service manually actually. Oh, again, why it is going to the my account actually? That's fine. It is going to the account page actually. Anyways, that is fine. Just if you scroll down a bit right here, we use a different account. We didn't use a UG there. That's weird. Can you click on help there? Actually, is there any way we can able to delete that service? Actually, here we go now. Now and maybe after a restart, I think the service could pick, I guess. No, I don't think, because it's there. It is there in the folder which is already deleted. It should have to sub. Oh, you are saying after restarting the machine it might get removed. Reflect. Maybe it reflects. Maybe shall I try? I think able to see this thing. Oh, still you are saying. Can you close it? No. Can you try to close that one? Close the environment variables. Close it again. Oh, lot of tabs are open. Now can you just click on environment variables? Actually, just click type environment variables. Click on the second one actually. Click on the environment variables here in the bottom. No, No, it is there in that. No, it's good. Sorry. I have opened the user variables shortly. That's why. Let me do it. No problem. Java_home. Java_home. No. Did you put the Java_home? Cancel it. That is done. In the next one, right, there is a path variable, right? No, not there. In the system variables, there is already a path variable. Just click on path edit. No. You need to click on new there. That's all. No jar. The bin folder path of your JRE. Open the JRE, the bin folder. Slash. No, remove that slash, that's all. Yes, click on in the bottom. Click on in the bottom, that's all. Here you can see Java path. That is fine. It is not at all. Click on now. Let me install it. Select. We can start actually. No, it won't work actually. We need to wait for that zip file to download. Actually, we'll try it. It might be using Java in some other way. No, it's not a Java basic actually. We will see. We can ignore it. That's fine. We can check later actually. Is there any other way to download it or not? Sorry, is there any other way to delete it or not? We can see it later. As of now, we don't need to spend time on that one actually. It's taking another 2 to 3 minutes. Let's see. Even I have the same issue when I saw for you all. Oh, that's weird actually. I don't know why it is giving a problem for everyone. That's weird. I downloaded that PingFederate. Download it. Good, good, good. Maybe it is better than I know. No, that is fine. I don't think there is an issue with the network actually. The speed is good actually. We'll see. Don't worry. We'll see. I think now it is getting reduced. My site installed. PingFederate. Oh, the PingFederate service. Good, good. No, I think this is the first time you are installing, right? It won't give any problem actually. Maybe can we start installing on some other machine? Maybe I think it is. I think we can do it on Rider's machine actually. You can follow the same step. Rada, could you play? I think I am seeing that. Can you in the bottom right? That there is another file explorer, right? I could see it's still running or something like that. Can you check once in the bottom? In the start menu, right? In your start menu, there are two file explorer. Was there, right? In that two file explorer. No. Can you check? The previous one. Before the OneDrive. Sorry, OneNote. You could see it is still loading or something. Still, it's extracting actually. Can you try extracting also from your site? Because it will take. Can you click on the more details? Why it is taking a lot of time? I don't know. Today is dragging. And once it comes to the installation, right? It will take a lot of some time. No, it's not yet. Can you? Don't open that one because or else that zip right. The extraction, it won't happen properly. It will miss some files actually. Is it done or something? It's not showing any now. Can you go? Extraction is taking time. No, I don't think for him everything has happened or something. But can you open that one? Let's see. Open that PingFederate. PingFederate. No, you could see right. It is not done actually. You could see only it's not showing all the folders. Can you delete it and do it again? No, I think the extraction got stopped or something. Can you just permanently delete the one? Shift plus delete. Now can you try to extract it again one more time? No, I think you need to click on it and right click. That is the one. You can do it in the same folder. That is fine. Don't cancel it actually. It will take a lot. I mean, definitely it will take some time actually the extraction because it's like lots of files actually. Another thing when I chew how easy is it to install on the Linux machine as well. Linux system, one that is much easier actually than the Windows. Windows is little bit difficult. It's not like coming to the installation or like it's not like related to the like any other stuff actually. The installation is pretty much simple for both of them. But the working with the PingFederate right. It's little bit difficult on the Windows actually. Because if I want to do some changes, right? You can open it with a notepad++. That is fine. But if you want to search something inside the logs, right? It will be a lot of logs actually. It's not like easy to search the logs. In Windows, right? You need to search one by one actually. But in Linux, you just have to run the command. That's all. Like if you just have to grip it. If you grip it automatically like the exact details, you can able to get it actually. But in Windows, right, you need to open each log file and then search it. That is a little bit difficult actually. But once you're comfortable, right? The starting Linux will be a little bit kind of a different actually. But once you get a comfortable, then Linux. Everyone prefers the Linux actually. But there is not at all a problem. Windows and Linux. There are no performance management. There is no differences at all. The PingFed, it will work in both of them. It's the same case actually. There is no advantages in the Linux or disadvantages in the Linux. Windows actually. It's not like that. Only is that are comfortable only. Our preferences. Some people will prefer the Windows. Some people will prefer the Linux. I have worked in, all the Linux and as well as the Windows. Actually, I don't see any other problem. Only difference is that the log files. It will be difficult in the Windows actually. That is the only thing. It was not good in the Windows actually. But running the services, everything is the same actually. Like even the memory consumption, the RAM size, everything will stay. Everything will be the same actually. The consumption, it is not like Linux will have less. Will have the less number of memory consumption or CPU utilization like that. It's not like that. It's the same. Both of them are the same actually. We use this same folder for Unix as well, isn't it? For Linux. It's the same folder actually. Oh, did you install it? That is right. Oh, you already installed it. Because she used it, that Windows install for the first time, right? I can understand. I thought to show you. Can you try to uninstall again one more time? Just let it be there. Just uninstall. Try to uninstall it. Because I just want to show you the installation. Right-click uninstall. Don't worry. This version, because we are using the same versions, right? It won't give a problem. Even I have uninstalled and installed many times actually. It didn't give the problem of that service is not deleted properly. I think it's done. Can you check the services in the bottom windows? The task manager. Can you check once? In the bottom search menu, right? In your task manager. Search for services. Click on the services there. Can you check for the ping? You can just click on any one of the services and then just type P in your keyboard. Actually, you can just type P. Just type. Now, if you could see, it's not there actually. That's good. Now let's install the PingFabric. Can you just double click on that Windows installer again one more time? Click on next. It will just give a warning. Actually, you can leave it. No. Wait. In PingFederate, right? There are two nodes, are there? Maybe we can say two components in the PingFederate. One is admin console. That is the admin node basically. We can also call it as the admin console. Admin console is nothing but all the SSO configuration, the single sign-on configuration, the single logout configuration, the MFA configuration. In order to enable the SO by using a different PingFederate components, the CML1, the auth1, all the components will be done. The configuration we will be doing, we will be creating in the admin console only actually. Because the admin console is kind of a web service actually, we can able to access it over the browser. All the configurations in order to enable the SSO right for any application. We will be doing it inside the admin console only. That's why the major component in the PingFederate, that is the admin node basically. Now the next one, that is to understand the runtime node. We can also call this runtime node as an engine node also. Engine node is nothing but the heart of the service actually. For example, the PingFederate, right? Here, whatever the configuration we did on the admin console, in order to run those kind of a configuration, in order to work, I mean those configurations needs to be work, right? In order to work on those configurations, it will be working in the engine node only actually. We can also install two components in as a separate service also. Or we can also both of the components in a single service itself. Single PingFederate service. Within a single service, two different components, it will be running actually. Or we can also run a separate service also. PingFederate as an admin as a separate service. PingFederate as a runtime as a separate service. Also you can able to do it. First of all, let's do it over the standalone only. Standalone means both of the service will be running in the same kind of a single service actually. Both of the nodes. There is a component in PingFederate called clustering actually. When we do the clustering, right, we can able to separate the two different service actually. Even we saw one service in the backend. That task manager services. We can able to install two different services there actually. We will see that. That is a separate topic. We will be doing that one. Choose the standalone. Click on next. In order to run the admin port, right, for example, the admin console should be, we will be opening the admin console in the browser, right. In order to run that admin console, we should have to enable one port actually. The default port number is 9999. We can also use 8888 9000 or 8888 or 7777. Any kind of a port number, we can able to use this for the admin. The default port number itself, we can able to use it. Just click on next. Similarly, the engine port, the runtime node, right? The runtime node also, it should have to have one port actually. That port number 9031. 7. Like that, we can able to use. We can able to use any number of port actually here. The default port number is 9231. Click on next. We can put it there in the C drive. Click on Next. The installation requires the admin access basically for any machine. If you are going and install the PingFederate, it requires the administrator privileges actually. If you don't have the administrator privileges, then we cannot be able to proceed with the PingFederate actually in every organization. You should have the administrator privileges in your machine actually. If you don't have the administrator, then the PingFederate or Ping directory cannot install it. Click on Install. It will take 1 or 2 minutes to get installed actually. In the meantime, you guys please confirm me whether the extraction is done or not. From my side note, I still don't know. I mean, that's totally weird. I mean, it's like 3 questions. Because it doesn't have to do with the internet speed, just extraction. Exactly. Because I mean, for everyone, machine is also happening. That's totally weird. That is not at all problem. Let it just run in the backend. We will also see the LDPP and all. Just wait a minute. If you could see, the installation is complete. It's pretty much straightforward actually. What you can do, right? If you could see, there is a URL. Just click on that URL there. It is opening in the Edge browser. Can you copy and put it there in the Chrome browser, please? I mean, all the PingFederate or PingDirect, right? It's better to do it in the Chrome browser actually, rather than using it. Firefox also is good actually. Don't use the Edge browser or Internet Explorer like that. You can ignore that. We can ignore that error actually. You can proceed it. During the first time, right? It will ask for the terms and conditions. Please accept it. Click on Next. If you could see, this is the engine URL actually, the admin console URL. If you could see in the top right, that is your admin console URL. Double in. Maybe you can bookmark that page there. Control. Please bookmark it. Or if you want to, you can also ping for it. That's also fine. Got. Now just click on Got It button. That's all. Now this is the URL which you are seeing it in the screen, right? The base URL, that is your engine URL, or that is your base URL. All your single sign-on configuration will work in this particular URL only. That is your 9231. After this, the endpoint will be different. But the host template will stay the same actually. That is your machine name actually. Click on Next. Here, we don't need to connect to the Ping one. Click on Next. Ping one is a different product actually. Click on Next. Can you choose the license key? We downloaded the license key, right? If you remember, where we have downloaded, I think it is there in the. You could see right, the PingFederate, the last one. If you could see, the license key is perfect. It is starting from 29th of September to 29th of October Click on Next. This is good. When we log into the PingFederate, this is for a console. You need to create one admin account and password. Actually, the username will be the administrator. Can you use the password? Create your password. You can use any 8-digit characters. Click on Next. This is a summary. Can you click on Finish? Once you finish it, right, it will redirect you to the PingFederate. You can dismiss it. That's fine. This is T console will looks like actually. This is a console. Once we successfully install, right, the console will looks like this. Let it be there. In the bottom, can you click on that? PingFederate installation. Just finish it. This one. This is fine. You can close the services and settings button. Close the control panel and other tabs actually. This is how we can able to install it. In the meantime, if you try to install it in the Linux machine, right, what we can do? I think we installed it in the seed. Can you go to the seed, drive a program files? When we extract it, right, after successful extraction, the same ping identity. PingFederate. PingFederate. Now, if you could see, after successful extraction, right, you will get this kind of a folders actually. After successful extraction or after the installation of the PingFed, it is started using the MSI file actually. This will stay the same actually. We installed using the MSI. It is asking for the admin number. Admin port number, the standalone service, and then the engine port number 9231. Right. If we didn't use that one, then how we can able to do that one actually, do that change? If you go back to the bin folder, can you open the bin folder? In the bin folder, right, if you could see, there will be run.property files actually. Can you open that run.property file? Scroll down to the bottom. If you could see, there is a run.property. Right click. Just click on it. Right click. Edit with Notepad+. Do you have the Notepad+ with you? Cluck. After the class, please install the Notepad easily. Right now, you can open it in the Notepad. That is fine. Maximize it. This is where we can able to do the changes actually. If you could see, and then in the administrator console property, is that in the top, there is a pff.admin. The cursor is there in one line, right? In that line, if you could see, the port number, admin port number, double line. As I already mentioned, the admin port number is double line, right? If you want to change the port number, you can also change it here. The default port number is double line. If you scroll down a bit, the iPad is under. We don't need to change it actually. Just scroll down in the Notepad. You can scroll down. The timeout and all. You can leave it as it is. Scroll down. Here, if you could see, the runtime server properties. Here, if you could see, the port number there. Then actually, if you could see in the next line actually, the port number is 931. Similarly, you can also do the change. The next setting, which we have seen it during the installation, that is done as the standalone. Right. If you scroll down a bit, these are all just engine properties we can lay. These are default one. If you could see the operational mode, if you want, once a folder, one bin folder, this one, operation mode, as cluster underscore console or engine or standalone. If you could see, if by default, standalone actually, just scroll down a bit, you can able to see the operational mode as standalone. When we enable the clustering, right, we will change this standalone to the cluster underscore console and then the cluster underscore engine. Actually, we will see that. Don't worry. Right now, these are the changes. If we are installing the PingFederate as a manual, here we already did it. That is fine. Once you did the change, right, close the browser, close this notepad. Basic, you need to save it. What you need to do, right, you need to install the service, right? If you go back to that PingFederate, one folder back, here there is a, right, if it is a Windows, even in Windows, we can able do the download the zip file. We can also install the PingFederate service manually. Just double click on the, here if you could see the Linux one, open the Linux one. There is a PingFederate service file is there. If you could see that service file, right, you need to, if it is a Linux, there will be a OS4 should be there. Actually, there is a OS folder in Linux, actually, like system, like that. You need to, in that system, C folder, right? In that folder, what you need to do, you just have to copy paste. Actually, you just have to copy paste the file and then run some commands. I will share that commands. Actually, when you run that command, automatically the service will get installed in the Linux. Automatically, the service will get installed in the, you can also, how you can able to do it, right? Service start, right? It will start it. Similarly, service, it means it will stop it. Service, rest, it means it will restart it. Service, it means it will show the status. These things, you can able to do it. That is in the Linux, actually. But at the same time, if it is a Windows, right, can you go back one folder? Like, when you do the Windows installer, it is automatically running. That is the MSI file. But when we did the extraction, right, you need to go to the wrapper. Actually, can you go to the wrapper folder? Inside that wrapper folder, right, there is a ping service. Right click, open. The PingFederate service is already there. Right. What I will be doing, once we extract, right, I will be going inside this particular folder. Actually, I will be going to this particular folder. What I will do, right, inside this file, If you scroll down to the bottom right, if you go to the last line, if you could see the service name, right, in that service name, you can able to see the ping, right? Actually, I will be changing this service name. Actually, don't change anything. Actually, the service is already running. The service is already there, called ping, right? If I again install it, it won't work. Actually, what I will be doing it. That is why, when you run the installer, it is showing the ping. Ferret service is already there in the services, right? We cannot be able to delete it also. If I want, I can also change the service name in your backend end, right? Underscore, service number 1, like that. If I change the name, another service will get. I can able to change the service name and then save the file. Can you go back to the folder? Next folder. Can you go back one folder? Here there is a Windows X8. This is 6, right? Here install service actually. I will install the service here actually. Once I install this bat file, automatically the service will get installed. Then you can manage the service. Start and then stop or restart by inside the Windows. Service isn't actually. Here if I want to uninstall the service also, then I can also do the same thing here. Actually, you can able to do install and as well as the uninstall. But the thing is that you need to change the name of the service actually. Even now it is making sense, right? When we do, how we can able to run the 2 PingFederate service actually. One for admin, one for engine. I will change the name of the service. One PingFederate space admin. Then I will install the service. Then PingFederate space engine. I will install the service actually. 2 services inside the Windows machine. The same thing, you can able to do it in the Linux. But you need to open the Linux folder actually. In that you need to open the Linux folder. The same. If you go back to the SPN actually, go back to the Linux there. That is what you are doing it manually actually. That is it. If you go back one folder, I will show you where you are referring actually. Can you go back to the SBN? SB. This is, if you could see right. Shut state, you can also do this one. That is manual. But if we can able to, you can also install the service inside Linux actually. That even when you restart, right? Or if you shut down your server actually, Linux machine. When you are shut downing your Linux machine, it should have to automatically start. You should not. We cannot be able to. Basically, we cannot. We won't shut down the servers actually, right? Basically, it is not there. Sometimes for the patchwork or sometimes for the any kind of security patch installation. They will be shut downing it and restarting it, right? When they are restarting it, we need to run the service again. If you are running the PingFederate, type and run. Actually, you need to run it again. Actually, that will give a problem, right? Manually running it. It is better to install it inside the backend. Actually, that is the better option. I am just sharing the link for that. Actually, just give me 1 minute. PingFederate install. Installing the service in the Linux actually. Because, right, this one, what I have mentioned for the window, right? Because sometimes we will be managing two different services, right? Like for one, for admin, for engine, right? That we can change the name. Actually, similarly, you need to do the same thing for the actually, because these are all. Actually, you can just do it will work actually. For the it's not good, right? When you we we don't know like when it is going to when serve will get shut down, restart, right? At that time. It shut down Sunday. Actually, we cannot go ahead. The services, right? It's not good, right? It's better to put it installed in your. That is actually, is it advisable to do it too? That is, mandatory. We need to do it. I have installed it many times in the. Actually, I did the same step for every configurations. If you didn't, right? That's like, each one's preferences. Whenever, like, I have worked on. Actually, installing the service in your. Actually, it is not. You need to do it. Lot of different steps. Actually, it's a simple steps only. Just have to service. That's all. There are two. Straightforward. There will be. Can you just open the page which I have put it actually in the chat? You need to open it in the Chrome browser and just click on. You can allow all. That's fine. And there is when you can open it here actually. Can you maximize it, please? If you scroll on a bit, right? Installing the manual. Scroll up little bit. Scroll up. There is another option. Scroll up little bit. I think you already to the top actually. Scroll down. Wait a minute. If you could see installing the. Scroll down. I will explain the steps actually. Go one by one. Please scroll down. Scroll down. Can you do it with your mouse cursor? Actually, the wheel. Mouse wheel. If you could see, right, whatever we did, the extraction, the zip file extraction, actually, you need to download it and then extract the file and put it there in Linux machine. Actually, once you did that, scroll down a bit. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. It is asking to change the bonus. That is not at all a problem actually. It is asked to put the read write permission for your service account. If any other person comes right, without the service account, they cannot be able to open the folder. Actually, those are all not required basically. Scroll down. If you could scroll down. If you could see, right, you need to copy that PingFed service file. Actually, you need to put it under the system and then system folder. Once you put it, scroll down. You need to read. You need to assign the permission. Actually, once it is done, you need to run this one. Actually, that means you need to enable the PingFederate. That PingFederate. Scroll down. Scroll down. Once you need to put the system base start. That is the system. That you are installing the service. Actually, that means to start the PingFederate, to restart the PingFederate. Actually, after that, you can able to do like this. For every machine, it will be different. Actually, if you could see service PingFederate restart and then scroll down, it will automatically do. That is the next step. Actually, we have all done this one. You need to do it for the automatic. Actually, these are the steps we need to do it automatically. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. If you could see, you need to copy that. Actually, once it is done, you need to change some more. Actually, scroll down. This one. You need to, what we can say, we need to automatically in order to do it, right? Once it is done, we can able to, you can also run that service automatically. It will run it. Basically, you can just follow the document. Actually, understood. This one for the basically this one for the actually whatever we are managing for the Windows, right? For Windows, whatever which I was mentioned, we will see that did the extraction. That is fine. Let it be there. Actually, you can also save this page actually for your future references when you are installing the PingFederate. Actually, basically, that is not at all problem. You don't need to manage it. You don't need to manage it automatically. Actually, you can also run the service PingFederate. Shut. That is also, you can do it actually. The Linux folder, right? That will be your X folder actually. That is why the purpose of putting it inside it, not to run the manage the service manually. In order to manage it automatically, when it is shut up, right? Automatically it will run the site. There is no extra configuration. You will be doing it. It is the same step actually. But even it is allowed. Like when we do an upgrade, we can still manually. You can manually stop and start. You can do it actually. And also in the Linux, like when we unzip the folder and then copy it to the Linux server. Like how do we install Java and then we set up? You need to do that differently. Actually, everything you need to. Java is a separate. There is available, right? To install the Java, basically, you can do it like that. Similarly, you need to set up the Java path, and once you set up everything, then only you need to do this step actually. Because if you didn't do the Java, if you didn't do the Java, right, and try to install, Try to run the service. Right. Ping for restart. Or ping for type. Run. It won't work. Actually, it won't run. How do we have any command to install Java? And then that is right. If you are using the Regal Red Enterprise Linux machine, if you are using that one, space install space, use that. What is the version? If you want to download, right, you can download it. It will automatically install it. It will work. It will work. It will work. Or simply just put. It will show the available versions. And you can press 1 for latest version, 2 for next version. Like that. Automatically that version will get downloaded and installed actually. Then how do we set up the Java path? It's already available. I mean, you can also Google it actually to set up the Java path. Once you did that one, then only you need to copy paste the PingFederate extractor folder. Before that, don't do it. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.